Recent high-profile takeover bids for several Australian-listed infrastructure companies has brought the asset class back to the forefront of investors' minds. As options to invest in infrastructure via the Australian Securities Exchange potentially dwindles, it has sharpened the focus on offshore opportunities to gain exposure to the asset class. Australians have long had opportunities to invest in domestic listed infrastructure companies. In fact, Australia was at the forefront of the asset class with the privatisation of numerous high-profile government-owned assets, particularly toll roads, airports and utilities. However, with Sydney Airport, Spark Infrastructure Group and AusNet Services currently subject to takeover bids, opportunities for Australians to invest in domestic listed infrastructure is likely to diminish. If successfully completed, these transactions would reduce the aggregate market capitalisation of ASX listed infrastructure companies by approximately 30%. And furthermore, there would be less than 10 Australian listed infrastructure companies remaining. Conversely, there are over 30 times more listed infrastructure companies outside of Australia, with a combined market capitalisation roughly double the size of the ASX. Globally, the asset class is highly diversified. It spans both developed and emerging markets and offers exposure to a range of infrastructure subsectors not represented on the ASX, such as water utilities and communications towers. As the world continues on the path of decarbonisation, many of the world's large listed energy utilities are deriving a significant portion of their revenues from renewable power generation. Shortly, you will hear from Ben Morton, Head of Global Infrastructure at Cohen & Steers, which manages Argo Infrastructure's portfolio. He will describe how merger and acquisition activity in the Australian infrastructure space is part of a broader global trend, reflecting the strong demand for high-quality infrastructure assets globally. Also, the factors driving this demand, as well as other thematics currently impacting the asset class. With its listed investment company structure, LIC, Argo Infrastructure provides a simple, straightforward access to this large and diverse global listed infrastructure universe. It has been a challenging year, and I'd like to thank the hardworking Argo team responsible for managing Argo Infrastructure. Also like to acknowledge the contribution from the chairman and non-executive directors and look forward to seeing them face-to-face sometime in the future. I wish all our shareholders well for the coming months. We thank you for your continued support and the trust that you have placed in us. And I hope we can meet with you in person sometime in 2022 also.